Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I want to say thank you to everybody who subscribed to the channel. Guys, we hit 20,000 subs yesterday, or yeah, yesterday evening. It was freaking awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. That's a freaking milestone. Also, I want to say that the shirts are live. I'll have the link if you guys want to grab a shirt down below, but they're pretty freaking awesome. I grabbed a long sleeve and a tank top for myself, but we have hoodies, t-shirts, anything you want, a bunch of different colors, so check those out. Anyways, getting into this game, I'm playing some Double Frost Mage Monk here. I haven't played this in like a week, but I've been dying to play it. Love this comp. So here we kind of get like a triple leg sweep into a triple belv, triple orb, triple icy veins. You know, we're just trying to AoE these guys down. And if you watched my video yesterday that I posted, I really talked about how Mage is this push and this pull play style. We just pushed in. We got a triple leg sweep. We used our orb. Why would we want to stay in any longer to let the marksman or the ret kind of burst us down? That's why we ran away to this pillar, and we're all grouped up here on this pillar. Double Frost Mage is the premium example of push and pull, right? Because you're literally your two frost mages you cannot stay in. Here we have another leg sweep, another go. We have two orbs. We didn't really get much in that go, so I'm almost preemptively running now. So we have done two goes now, and now we're running once again here onto this ret pally. We don't really have to push. We don't have to CC right now. The primary objective is, well, there's two objectives right now that I want to talk about. One, Blizzard to get the cooldown of orb reduced. And then two, Frostbolt to get icicles and to get flurry procs, okay? Once we have 5 icicles, once we have a flurry proc, once we have orb back up off of cooldown, guess what? Now it's our turn. We push back in and we get some cooldowns. Here in this team, we fought them a couple times. We can kill really the Ret Hunter or the Priest. I think we had games against them where we killed really all 3 of them. So it's not really going to matter, you know, which one we focus. It's more just based on how the game's going. So we get a sheep on the Priest there. We get a leg sweep there onto the Hunter. We get pet sack. Hunter gets gripped out. Still has maybe human trinket available. And we're just kind of hitting Ret a little bit because, you know, we still have orb. We still have some pressure. We don't have to go out yet. But as soon as they start getting topped, mages don't, or frost mages rather, don't have consistency, guys. They have no consistent pressure, so there is no point to stay in. If you are a frost mage queuing with like something with consistency, then you could maybe kind of stay in, but that's the point. Frost mages don't really do that well with other classes that have a lot of consistency. Like with a rogue, you should go with bursts. You could say, well, with a warrior, well, frost mages don't play well with warriors right now. You have to be fire mages because they also have consistency. Frost mages usually do well with windwalkers with more burst. Other frost mages with more burst. They do well with shadow priest, which I guess have a level of consistency, but that's more of a spell cleave where you stay back anyway. So you never really do push in until, you know, deep damp. They run it and force my mages block here. We do have our orbs available here in about 20 seconds, so keeping that blizzard down for everybody, you know, just reduce that cooldown as much as possible. But the thing that I want to highlight the most, guys, is this play style of hit and run, push and pull out, whatever you want to call it. We're not just staying in there and casting Frostbolt, especially as Double Frost Mage. You don't have to play this extreme if you're playing, you know, Frost Mage Rogue or Frost Mage Feral or whatever it is. And like I said, the comps with Frost Mage and a Feral aren't that good right now, just because, you know, Frost Mages lack that consistency to really make the other class shine. It would be better to be Fire Feral, you know, whatever, that's my point. But we're really exaggerating the importance here in this game of pushing and pulling. Having this orb down on the Priest, we get pet sack here out from the Hunter. A lot of these goes actually aren't super good. We, you know, could have gotten more cooldowns from a lot of these goes. When we get Pain Sup, we get Pet Sack, and then we run. That was an Icy Veins go, though I'm not sure if my Frost Mage friend Floormat used his Icy Veins as well, or if that was just mine. But yeah, look, now we're all 3 behind a pillar once again, kind of waiting till our next go. And really the ideal setup versus a team, like, this is a hard matchup for us. The ideal setup, guys, is a triple leg sweep, or at least a double leg sweep on the Hunter, or on the Ret and the Paladin. The Ret and the Priest. Jeez, I can't speak right now. Triple leg sweep, there it is. So that is like #1 ideal setup. Look at this. We got Priest, Human Trinket, we got Hunter Trinket, we got You know, so many cooldowns. We got a pet stack there. We got wings from Pally coming out. They're all, you know, dipping kind of low. We're getting cooldowns. So triple leg sweep is ideal setup. But, like I was trying to say earlier, the second ideal setup is getting a leg sweep on the Ret and the Disc, the Pally and the Priest. The reason that is because the Paladin has Sank, right? So the Pally will just Sank a stun if he doesn't actually get stunned, and it's hard to cross CC when we have blizzards and orbs everywhere. So if we can get a CC on the Pally and the Priest at the same time with a leg sweep and just orb them, that's where we're going to start getting bubbles, we're going to start getting trinkets, we're going to start getting, you know, pain subs, we're going to start actually just killing through all of that a lot easier, instead of, say, a leg sweep on the Hunter and the Pally. So how do we do that? How do we do that? We run the Pally on top of the Priest like I'm doing here. We got a single go on the Hunter. So like I said, that wasn't a very good go, right? The objective is I take the Pally, I drag him to the Priest. Once the Pally and the Priest are stacked, or whoever they're on, once the Pally and the Priest are stacked, then we go for a leg sweep on them, go for a double orb, and then we go for a Comet Storm, which is AoE, go for our Ice Nova, which is AoE, you know, and then we just start going from there. Have the Blizzard down. Here I get an amazing Invis off. I would have actually for sure had to block, but I sneak around the corner, get a little Invis off, come out of Invis to maybe peel. My Mage is forced into that ice block. My Monk is actually full feared right there, and I'm actually probably going to be forced into my ice block anyway, so we're both forced into our block here. Things are getting pretty bad. Like I said, guys, Marksman Hunter versus 2 Frost Mages. This is not an easy matchup. We get a nice leg sweep here onto the Priest and onto the Ret. Look at this. They're taking so much damage. They're so low, and the Priest goes down. So really, once we can get that leg sweep and that orb and that Blizzard, look, if say the Priest didn't die, look at the Hunter. The Hunter's 26% life. The Ret's, you know, 42% life. We would have easily been able to follow this with another kill just by, you know, continued pressure, and then we can run out and do that again and again and again. And as dampening gets deeper and deeper, it's going to get harder and harder for them to actually live the onslaught of our AoE goes. So that's that, guys. I hope this really outlined the idea of how Frost Mages work right now with this push and pull play style. It's really not just staying in. And furthermore, it's hard for mages to play with classes that do really just stay in. You either need a class that pushes and pulls, maybe like a rogue, or you need a class that just always stays out, like a Shadow Priest or something like that. So that's kind of how Frost Mage works right now. Not necessarily talking about Mage in general for Arcane or Fire, like I said in my video from yesterday. But anyways, guys, here's a scoreboard. I hope you liked this game. Thumbs it up if you did and you learned something. Thumbs it down if you didn't. Shirts are available, guys. Links down below. Really excited about that. Talk to me in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace!